We have coach Manolo Marquez and midfielder Laleng Mavia Ralte, or better known as Apuia. Coach, your initial thoughts on the match today?
Nothing to say. We were very lucky, don't concede one goal in the first half especially. The second half better, but very poor, very poor performance of the Indian team.
Apuia, your thoughts?
As coach said, we start very bad. I also agree that we are lucky not to concede a goal, and we are lucky to get the draw. We could have done so much better.
We'll take a raise of hands for questions. Yeah, over here in the middle.
Hi Manolo, Dhiman from the Hindustan Times. You have been very honest in your assessment of how things are. Where does the India team go from here? You have 3 months to work on this, not much time. Where does the team go from here?
If you ask me, maybe today is the most difficult press conference in my career, because I don't want to say all the things that are in my head in this moment. Then we played a bad game, and that's all. You can ask me, but my answers will be always the same.
Next question.
Yeah. Coach, this is Srijan from Free Vision. You mentioned everything about playing poorly and starting badly. Was it due to the occasion or a big game, and especially a lot of young players in the squad? Did the occasion get to them?
A lot of young players? In which squad? In our squad?
Like, in terms of experience, in this stage.
I know that the game started with one pass back, and the goalkeeper passed the ball to the striker, and the striker, without goalkeeper, he sent the ball out. Then this is nothing about experience or not experience. This is how you enter in the game. But in this case, was the goalkeeper, but practically was every single player. And I don't want to say this or that, because obviously some players, as usual, no? Some players are better, and other players was not their day. But I don't have nothing to say too much. No, it's a bad game. We got 1 point. Maybe this is the best thing, because it's true that in the second half we tried, but not enough, in my opinion.
Coach, Ujjwal here from First Post. Good or bad, the match is done. So when you regroup maybe in the next window or whatever, if today there is a debriefing with your team, what are the points that you are going to work upon? What is that you are going to message? If you have to pick a couple of points, what will that be?
It's easy because to speak about, and everyone will say excuses, blah, blah, a lot of very important players, starters, they are not here, all of them injured, but this is not an excuse. First is a reality, but second, we need to improve always, even playing good football. You need to improve always in all the areas, in defense, in attack, in transitions, in set pieces, everything. I think today was not our day, and I think that the other game was also new. Then we will start again in the second round, all the teams.
Coach, I just want to ask you, from the very beginning, the team looked loose in terms of control of the game. So at halftime, what was the halftime chat like?
There is one sentence: tell me how you train, and I will tell you how you play. That's all.
I have two questions. One for Apuia. Is the pitch really difficult to play? And second one is Coach. Coach, there are only few matches left in our domestic circuit. 7 matches in 7 matches in ISL and some matches for Super Cup. So do you want to advise some ISL coaches to give a special position for Indian players?
The pitch is not the same as the usual pitch we used to play in ISL, but we already know that before. So we are prepared for that. We cannot give excuse because Bangladesh is also playing in the same pitch. So no excuse.
Nothing to say to the coaches. They can put the players that they want. No, even I play with a foreign striker also. Then that's all. It's about when you are disappointed, you are disappointed. But if you ask me, I expected this performance. Maybe because you say no, that you say about the ISL and the Super Cup. Maybe it's not the best moment to put the playoffs just after this FIFA window. But this is my opinion.
So in the opening statement, the coach here. In the opening statement, the coach and the player said we did not concede a goal. Why is not the other way that we did not score a goal? Is it that you are giving more importance to Bangladesh?
Why we didn't concede a goal? Because in some actions we were very lucky because we made big mistakes, and in another actions our goalkeeper made 2 good saves, and that's all. Because I think even we didn't defend good. I am really angry and disappointed, and you can ask me, everyone can ask me about 200 questions, but my answer will be always the same.
Yeah, please pass it here.
Well, coach, do you think that India underestimated Bangladesh?
No. We knew the kind of game that we had. I don't know. You can ask the players, but I think that we were every time in football. If you see the scores today, I watched that Timor only lost 1-0 with Kyrgyzstan. The team who is in the pot 3, Myanmar, beat the team who is in the pot 2, Afghanistan. Every time in football, the things are more, are closer in terms of the teams, no? But that's all. The best thing is that all 4 teams are with 1 point, and we have five games, all the teams to play, and we start from 0 again.
Okay, next question. Please pass the mic here. Here. Yeah. Wrong mic.
Coach, you hinted about some very important players playing without full match fitness. Do you think that will harm India in the long run, especially when we have 5 more matches left in the qualification?
No, we can speak 7 hours about this. One competition that you play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the players arrive to the national team with 2 days. They played 2 days ago, another 7 days ago, another 5 days ago, another 4. Everyone will say excuses, but the reality is the physical condition is not the same when you arrive, when you play yesterday, that when you play 1 week ago. But this is not the reason that today we play a bad game. It's only one explanation about your question. But obviously, I don't have excuses, nothing to say about this in the game. Sometimes you try and you play a bad game, and today was one of these days. No? Because my feeling is that from when we started in Hyderabad against Mauritius with 1 training session, till now, till before the game today, the team was every time better. Today we gave 2 or 3 steps back. But again, first official game, some players' first game. In some moments I can understand some things, but that's all. In football, the only thing is to check for the next game and to go to see the future, and that's all.
Coach, I have two very specific questions. One is, I felt that Naurem and Liston combined very well in the previous friendly. So why specifically you picked Udanta from the right-hand side? That is one. And second, obviously, is about the goalkeeper. International game, very difficult. Obviously, human mistakes can always happen. But how do you look at that?
No, nothing to say. I know perfectly Udanta. I think that Liston, he tried. In my opinion, he was one of the players who tried more during the game, sometimes better, sometimes without luck or good luck, but I think that he played a good game. And Udanta, he started very good with Boris, maybe because they are in the same team, they have good understanding between them, but it's true that, I don't know, maybe we changed him because not was good or bad. You know, I tried to search one different player, more skillful player, and in some moments I think that obviously the second half was better than the first half.
My question is for Apuia. Apuia, playing against someone like Hamza, who has Premier League experience and is playing in the championship in this level particularly, how was that experience today for you?
It was always good to play against, players who play in top level, and he made it very difficult for us as well. But it was a good point for us to, learn from them, the way they play, the intensity, the type of football they are playing, and we can learn a lot from them. And I think it's very good to play for us to improve our level as well.
Any other questions? Okay, if there's no further questions, we'll wrap up the press conference. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Apuia. Thank you. And all the best for the next qualifier games. Welcome to the post-match press conference, India versus Bangladesh. We'll start with one question for the coach, and then we'll throw the floor open for the media. Just a request to all the photographers. After the first two questions, I'll request you all to please move out so that the other people who are waiting outside can also get a seat. Coach, we'll start with you. Coach, your initial reactions on the match, please.
Well, I think it's been a tough game with two very well-organized teams. I think that have made the things very difficult for the rival to especially, very well-organized in defense. But even though I think we should have finalized, if we finalize any of the chances we got in the first half, we could have won the game today. So it is a good point, obviously, because we get a point away against the pot one team of the group. But we also believe that we could have lived perfectly from here today with 3 points. That's the reality.
We'll take a raise of hands for the questions. Yes, ma'am, here first. Please wait for the mic. I'll come to you, sir, next.
Please, guys, if you keep quiet, it's impossible.
Yeah, I'm Purvasha Bhattacharjee from Northeast Life. We have seen that Bangladesh team has missed quite a few goal chances. Even at the 89th minute, that chance was huge. That could have changed the history. What do you have to say?
No, again, I think even more in the first half, we missed two chances that they saved under the crossbar. The first one in the first second, almost 10 seconds, was just, I think we were not even prepared for that. And then there is another one that Ridoy shoots, and I think it's a defender under the crossbar. And then, so in the second half, I think it was more tight, and India had also some good chances, including that one that we had. But I think we should have finished the game in the first half.
Hi, Coach. This way. What was your evaluation about Hamza's performance in this match?
First of all, is to say that is more than his quality as a player, is his quality as a teammate and as a person, is what gives so much confidence in the rest of the team that everyone becomes much better with him around. And that is what has happened. Thanks to him, regardless, not only about his capacity to recover balls and his capacity to make good passes, not losing easy balls, is the mentality that he instills in the rest of the team. Then the confidence of the team is huge, and we have never felt in any second worse than India, or even we have felt that we could have won the game. So that is really something that, from me, from outside, being the first game of Hamza, is something that is a huge change.
Hello, Javier. This is Mahbub Sarkar from Bangladesh. Did you think Bangladesh was unfortunate in this match after misses some clear chances?
Well, unfortunate. I mean, we missed the chances. We should have scored. That's a thing to improve, definitely. We got several chances. I don't know right now how many to tell, but I think 4, 5, 6 clear ones. And, well, unfortunate. I think we have to be very positive. We get in those chances away against India, which is the strongest team of the group. But we need to convert, because what is clear today is that we are a contender to qualify for Asian Cup. That is what we have to believe in ourselves and do it.
Hi, Javier. Over here.
Hello, Coach.
This way. Hi, Rifat?
Yeah, Rifat.
Hello.
We'll go to you after Rifat. Yeah? Rifat,
Okay,
please.
Javier. After the first game week, all 4 teams are now tied with 1 point.
I didn't see the Singapore.
Yes, it's a goalless draw again.
Okay.
So what does that mean to you? You say that Bangladesh can play in the Asian Cup. It's alive.
It's alive, and I think from the beginning we saw the group and it was like, okay, this is going to be an open battle till the end. Obviously, we need to be careful. We have done a very good job today. I think the team has made 2 steps forward and is visible with Hamza in the team. Now let's go step by step. But we need to become very strong at home. We have been very strong at home without Hamza before. Now with Hamza and the way and the mentality the team had today, we should target for a win in the next game against Singapore, and then slowly, step by step. Well, I think in this group, everyone is going to lose points with everyone. So let's see who's going to lose less points in the match day 6.
Coach.
Hello, Coach. From Bangladesh, from Ekattur TV. We have seen that Hamza sometimes played as a centre back, as a attacking mid, as a defensive mid. If we see his flexibility in the team, are you satisfied in his games, and do you think there are more to cope up with the other players with Hamza?
We are extremely happy with him and with the team, with both. Again, the mentality of the whole team is huge today. The way we defended set pieces against one of the best teams in Asia. Attacking in set pieces has been huge. Definitely, again, I think Hamza is not only about his quality on the pitch, it's what he instills in the team, the confidence he gave to the team, that having him next to you, playing with him next to you, makes you more confident, more feeling safe. And that's what we saw today. And yeah, sometimes he reads the game very well. Sometimes he's in the second half, especially, he was helping the centre backs, dropping in between. Well, that's definitely. Again, his quality allows him to make that kind of decisions, and he did very well.
Coach, you have a very disappointing FIFA qualifier season, and after that, you probably lost 2 matches against Bhutan and Maldives. Are you happy with do you think that the team quality has improved? And the second one is, as compared to the first half, the performance was decreased in the second half. What was the reason? It is because of the altitude, or?
No, not the altitude. I mean, in the end, India is a good team. It's a good team, well-organized team. Have very good quality players. And it's normal that they start pushing in the second half and you feel a little bit more, with less power or less strength or less energy. But still, we managed very well the situations. We were very comfortable defending in our no half when we had to. They were not comfortable never in the game, and so that Yeah, I think we are happy with the performance, regardless the previous results as we were doing in the friendlies. Again, I think we competed very well in the Asia Cup qualifiers at home, especially. Now we have to go to the next level in this group of the Asian Cup.
Coach, I have a question that Jamal is our captain, but he didn't start with the first 11. We hope that we might be in sub. But actually, what happened regarding Jamal? He couldn't play. Why?
It's not that he couldn't play. We have 12 players, I think, in the bench. And according to the situation of the match, we decided that those changes were the best. Jamal is doing, again, another guy that his personality of the pitch, his quality as a captain and as a person and is crucial for us. Even without playing, Jamal is crucial. And today, we were planning the game in some ways that Jamal would have had an opportunity. But the way the game started happening in the second half, we needed a little bit more of strength, of physicality, and that's why we put Rana in that position as an attacking midfielder.
Hi. Hi, Cabrera. This is Rubel from Bangladesh. A lot of perfect things in your team, but do you feel you don't have a perfect scorer in this team?
Yeah, well, yeah. But this, well, you look at Rakip, to me, it's impossible to do a better game than Rakip. So we have the chances. We need a scorer. The whole team needs to score. Ridoy has chances, Simon has chances, Fahim has chances. Even in the set pieces, if I don't remain wrong, we have another chances. Imon with the head, and he was also Topu there. So it's not only about the scorer, because we have a top striker right now. The work that Rakip did is absolutely brutal today. Sandes and Beke were continuously suffering for 90 minutes with his runs at the space. So it's okay, we will keep working on that. Definitely we need more finishers, or we need players with more capacity, but we have very good forwards and strikers.
We'll take two last questions here. Ma'am, just hold on. We've passed the mic to someone. Yeah.
Coach, I wanted to ask you, the number 11 who came on, you have worked extensively on youth development even in India. Now that you have young 17-year-olds also coming on for Bangladesh, what is the kind of youth development scene that you have seen, especially when you talked about the belief system, increased belief system before the match, and it was very evident in the side today?
So the question, sorry, is...
The question is about the infrastructure about youth development. You worked in youth development in Goa, back in India. Now you're working with youngsters in Bangladesh, 17-year-old who came on. So what is the youth development scene in Bangladesh, and how do you see that in the future?
There is a lot of talent in Bangladesh. Definitely the structure can improve a lot, and that is something that also with the new president we are trying to implement and to work in. Today, I don't know, but many players were 2000. The center back today, the number 12 that started as a right back, Topu Junior, is 2006 born, and he played just like he was 35. So it was absolutely fantastic. There are players. 2007, I think, is Chandan in the second half, the number 14, and then 2002, 2003. The thing in the end is, the talent is there, definitely. The potential is there. The structure, it is not there, the youth development structure, but you need to give opportunities for this player to grow. And it's not easy to make decisions and put players that are that young, but it's the way for them also to become good players.
Coach, how satisfied are you with the Shakilaha Topu's performance? He started as a right back and then he had to switch back as a right centre back. He's very young. How good was he?
If you remember, he played against Maldives. The first game he played in the previous window, he played in the lineup, both the games, and I think he had never played in the lineup with his club before. So that is the confidence we have in Topu Junior. He has so much quality on the ball. He's calm, mentally is very calm. He never gets under pressure. He anticipates. He's good in the duels. Today we spoke with him. We spoke with Hamza also, that probably Hamza, that he could be not stressed because Hamza was going to be next to him doing the necessary defensive helps with Liston, which is probably the most talented player of India. He managed very well. And then he was managing also with Sunil. So is absolutely, probably, I don't know if the best of the match, but one of the best of the match for sure.
We'll take the two last questions. Yes, ma'am.
Coach, I'm Parveen from Shomoy TV. I'm asking about Alamin. He's a good performer of BPL and one of the top performer. So why you didn't give a chance to Alamin?
Hey, Alamin just started with us. We have to be very slowly with certain players. Alamin has very good attitude. He has worked very hard. That's why he's in the list, which is already a big achievement for him. The expectations are a bit dangerous sometimes. It's just he has done very well in BPL. The level of BPL is very far from the level of Asian Cup Qualifiers. Then we are happy with him. He needs to keep working hard, and I really liked the way he has worked. So he has good chances to be back in June. And that's the point. The context to give him a chance today is a very difficult context today to play India away. So there were other players that we were sure would perform.
Jose, Meghalaya monitor. I think the goalkeeper saved the day for Bangladesh, though goalless. Can you tell something more about him?
Well, Mitul Jain is another guy that we gave a chance, I don't know now if it's already 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, 2003 born, 21 years old. And it's been a while already since he's having this kind of performances. So he has become a completely key player for the team because he's not only saving or keeping, but also his capacity on the ball, his calm, how he reads the game. So it's not a surprise at all.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm afraid that's all we had time for in this part of the press conference. And thank you, Coach. All the best for the future.